All dictators are social justice warriors and activists, if you think about it. Hitler, Stalin, Mao, Idi Amin, Castro, Mugabe, etc. They all are dictators and they all claim to fight for the people or stand for the people. As we all know, it's a lie. Look how all of them turns out. I don't give a damn about activism, activists, or social justice warriors whatsoever. Activists and social justice warriors, they killed more people than anyone in history. Al-Qaeda, ISIS, BLM, Antifa, Hamas, etc. They are all activists and social justice warriors. They claim and they believe that they are fighting for the right cause, of which they clearly are not. Look at your violence, the hatred, and the damage they cause to any place they pass through. If you don't follow their principles or believe what they claim to fight for or believes in, then what are all the consequences people face or will face? It's the same with any activist group and their leaders. The more there are activists and social justice warriors in the world, the more you should be worried. Especially when they terrorize and rule with violence and fear and hatred in the name of justice and equality. Activists and social justice warriors, like dictators, they believe they have the moral authority or higher moral ground to decide what is right or what is wrong, what is fair or what is unfair, what is just or what is unjust, and what is equal or unequal. That's the kind of we have in activists and social justice warriors. I will only support activists and social justice warriors when they don't tolerate anyone who harm a single soul, an innocent soul, when they have that zero tolerance against anyone in your group who harm a single innocent human being, then only I'll support them. I can guarantee you, it will never happen. Activism and all these social justice warriors, it's all about scamming people with fear and violence and hatred. You see Black Lives Matter and ISIS campaign with fear, violence, and death. Differing views are not tolerated or allowed whatsoever. We have seen the consequences. It's a total fascism. They have no problems harming innocents, destroy properties, or sacrifice innocent lives in the name of their BS righteous fights and beliefs. That's what dictators and fascists do. We see USA fascist groups like Black Lives Matter, Antifa, KKK, etc. on news all the time. Especially you see US mainstream media promoting and glorifying this particular fascist, extremist, terrorist group like BLM and Antifa without any criticism or objection is beyond belief. I've never seen them denounce it, their violence and hatred. It's especially frightening when US culture and politics are exported to the rest of the world and copied by other US puppet nations like Great Britain or Australia. It's dangerous. I don't care whether you're white, black, brown, yellow, or orange whatsoever. I don't care whether you're oppressed, whether you're a minority, handicapped, victim, or any morality you want to stand on. You don't have any more rights than any other innocent people. You harm a single innocent soul, then you are no better than people you claim to despise or hate. It's simple as that. If there is fear in speaking out against any activist or social justice warrior, then something is not right. Something is really, really wrong with that group or with that activist. Remember that. I believe in activism or Black Lives Matter as much as I believe in North Korean democracy or freedom in China. It's a scam, dangerous scam. We have erosion of democracy all over the world because stupid people, they keep electing activists, fascist activists and social justice warriors. It wouldn't be long before we get Hitler, Mao, Idi Amin, or Mugabe, etc. First your speech and then freedom will be regulated and controlled by the government. In the name of justice, equality, peace, and other stupid nonsense. That's what fascists and all authoritarian government do. You can be handicapped, you can be oppressed, a victim, a minority, slave, or LGBTQ, etc. You have no authority over freedom of speech and freedom in general. Fascist dictators and tyrants does that. All these ridiculous activists and social justice warriors should move to North Korea, where they can easily regulate speech, freedom, justice, everything, without any objection. Especially when they can't tolerate freedom of speech and freedom. Freedom gives you choices to tolerate, educate, and learn, and speak up to Neanderthal people, not silence, censor, or banning people, like the dictators. Always remember, beware of people, beware of resentment people keep. It can pass down through generations. I'm saying this because it's coming from someone who have experienced intolerance, discriminations, partiality, inequality, etc. Good or bad, we all have to speak, not silence like North Korea or China. In history, people who can't speak out suffer the most. Activists and social justice warriors never think of that. They think they have higher moral authority or higher moral ground. Just think about it. That's it. If you can, please subscribe, like, share, and comments below. Thank you.